Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we will be reviewing the Creator 3-in-1 Space Shuttle. It's a small $10 set with some fun alternate builds, so I decided to pick it up and review it for you today. With that being said, like and subscribe if you do enjoy, and let's get into it. This is the main build of the Creator Space Shuttle, the rocket itself, and it looks really good. This main rocket build of the Space Shuttle 3-in-1 is really detailed. It has the 3 engines on the back with the protection for the engines, a dorsal fin, 2 wings with some red and blue details, which could be a symbol or an American flag, as this is the American model, as well as the front with the black nose and the windscreen for the rocket itself. It also can be opened up with the 2 doors right here, and inside it has even more with a couple of place features. The first being this arm, which can be lifted up, and the second being this satellite, which you can open the fins up and you can place it on the arm so you can move it around and have it displayed all in one, which is a really nice design. They could have just filled this with bricks, but they decided to throw something else in it and make it have a couple of functions along the way. I think this build is really well done. Now, on to the next one. Hey look, we're back in my house. So, the second build of this 3-in-1 is the Futuristic Starfighter, which I have in front of me. It is the smallest of the builds and uses the least amount of pieces, but I still think it looks really good. It has some great details, including the engines being on the side and using these rounded 1x1 connection pieces to cover up the tops. It also has the function to be able to adjust the wings however you want, and you can adjust this back fin, which is really there for a certain position, but that gives you another bit of posability. Overall, it's just a simple build, but it does its job and is a great addition to this 3-in-1 set. The final 3-in-1 build is this astronaut, and I absolutely love it. Even though this came from a space shuttle, which you wouldn't think would have the pieces to do it, they somehow found a way to make a fully fledged astronaut, and it looks pretty well, all things considered. There's some small things like the legs looking a little wonky on the sides, and one of them having 2 1x1 cheese slopes instead of a 1x2 cheese slope, and then the tan showing in the back between the jetpack and the astronaut itself. But other than that, it is beautiful. It has so many little details like the American flag and the greebling right here. Its arms look perfect, as everybody imagines those giant bloated spacesuits with the big gloves. The jetpack has its own details with like a central engine thing here. I know that's not accurate, but it's kind of what it looks like. And you can adjust the boosters itself. You can also pose the astronaut, making it do some real goofy things like this. And with the rounded 1x1 connection plate, you can also move the legs. Nope, just broke. So that there's some instability there, but you can still move the legs. Here it goes again. So maybe you don't want to move the legs. It gives you that extra little bit of posability, and then the arms are stuck in this position, but I don't really mind it as it has only a certain amount of pieces it was able to use, and it still did a really great job. The head, of course, also looks really great, with the nose piece becoming the visor for the astronaut, and on top of this, it has its own little side build, which is a part of the moon, I'm assuming, with these rock pieces, and a holographic flag, which, if you want to, you can knock it over, and of course you can change the direction of it, but I don't really think that's how it intended, and it is a nice side build to complement the astronaut. With that being said, let's get into my final thoughts of this set and finish the video. For a $10 LEGO set, this one packs its value. With 144 pieces, it is well over the 10 cent per piece price per part ratio. It has 3 solid builds that are pretty good all around. There are some small little flaws, but with the amount of pieces and the size of it, it's not really a big deal. I definitely recommend this LEGO set, especially if you're into space, as it is not the biggest burden on your wallet, and it has 3 different builds that can give you a different aspect of the expanding cosmos. With that being said, thank you guys for watching the video, like and subscribe if you did enjoy, and see you guys next time. For a small set, this main build is really detailed. It has the nose it gives you that little bit of extra